To avoid regretting your room sizes later, use these 3 tricks before the construction starts. Truth be told, most clients don't understand spaces on a working plan, yeah, like the architectural plan. So sometimes you show them a plan. This is how your house is, the layout, yeah, and they just smile and say, this is perfect. Let's get it done on ground. But mostly, it never ends well. Once the house is up, you've done your setting well, you've done your groundwork. Basically, you've done just the foundation the way it's supposed to be done. Then at the setting stage, that's the time when the client now understands the space. And that's the beginning of your problems as a contractor or the designer. The space, you'll find that maybe he doesn't like the lounge space, or the living room is small. Listen and watch this video if you want to avoid these embarrassments and these costly mistakes at the initial stage. My name is Oreo Victor from Ujenzi today, a builder with over 20 years experience in the construction industry. I want to share some of this experience with you today. Point number 1 is your lifestyle. Design a house according to how you live on a day-to-day basis. That is the number of members in that house and how you like to spend your day. If you are a person who likes to host family gatherings, if you're a person who likes to host visitors, maybe you're a pastor or you're a politician, it means that your living room and basically the public spaces, the living room and the dining must be spacious enough to accommodate these people who will be visiting your house frequently. If you love cooking, it means also your kitchen has to be big, because that's where you'll be spending most of your time. If you are the quiet type and like minimum movement, then really need not to waste a lot of space designing a big house. So design a house according to your lifestyle. Don't design a house for show off. Okay? Your house should reflect how you live. Your house should not be in competition with your neighbor or your sister or your brother. It is according to your lifestyle, how you live on a day-to-day basis, and how the house should fit your lifestyle. Point number 2 is the budget. Watu wangu, money is the real boss. Money determines each and everything that you're going to do. In fact, money at times even collides with lifestyle. So you really need to decide how much money you want to spend when building your house. And this one normally is very clear at the design stage when you are giving what we call the design brief to the architect. Sometimes you ask, how much money are you willing to spend in your house? This one helps the designer to actually get you a house that fits your pocket. Big rooms means more walls, more space, and more money. Remember that. Yeah, every dream must respect the wallet. 3, and you can use a current room as a reference for what you want. For example, if you have like for example, where you are living currently, you can look at the lounge, you can look at the bedroom or the kitchen, and just see whether it's working well for you. It can be your house, it can be your friend's house or your relative's house, but there's a room that you like. Just buy a tape measure, go to that house, get the measurements of that room, and just customize it according to your budget. Good thing with using an existing house as a reference is actually you get to feel the room size. You're able to understand the spacing. You're even able to understand the room and the arrangement of the furniture. If I was to stress enough, I will stress that this point is very, very important. When you use existing rooms as reference, you will design spaces that actually work in real life and not just on the drawing board or on paper. So before you build, get your spaces right at the design stage, get your spaces right during the construction of your foundation.